Good afternoon and welcome to the Lynx baseball field, where today we have the final spring matchup for NHTI baseballs. They will take on the Herons, a mixture of alumni and current students from Great Bay Community College. And the Lynx look to turn it around with a win today. This is their second contest versus the Herons. As you see, the team taking the field. Starting for the Lynx today is Jacob Cogswell, the freshman, the left-hander, and he'll be throwing to Justin Paradise. So Lynx Herons will be right back with the first pitch after this. Jacob Cogswell on the mound for the NHTI Lynx. First pitch upcoming. The left-hander swung on and fouled away. Cogswell has been the main pitcher. This is his third start of the season for the Lynx. Coming in with an 0-2 record. Had 9 strikeouts last time he took on the Herons, though. He will look to continue the success here. The 0-1 pitch is low. 1-1. Lynx obviously closing the season today, looking to pick up their first victory, as that one's also low. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch swung on and fouled back and out of play. Herons roster was not given to us, so unfortunately we are unable to tell you who is up at the plate. The 2-2 from Cogswell. He'll step back. Cold and windy day here to start off May. This one's on the ground. Rivas, the throw is wide, gets past Demers. Will roll out of play. So it'll be an error on the third baseman, and it's going to start with a runner on second for the Herons. Throw just got away, and John Demers is doing whatever he can to try to save it. However, it was going wide, and now a lefty will step up for the Herons. Cogswell, the southpaw. Here's the pitch. It's in the dirt. So last time Cogswell faced the Herons, went 5 innings, gave up 7 hits, 6 runs, only 3 of them earned. And again, the 9 strikeouts. He's 2-0 here, behind number 13. The 2-0. On the ground, it's foul, so 2-1. Runner would have advanced to third, so kind of a good thing that that ball tailed foul. Cogswell steps off. The 2-1 pitch. Low, 3-1. Lefty struggling to find the zone here. The 3-1. It's going to go in and hit the batter, so 2 runners immediately on for the Herons. Not the start that Cogswell was looking for. This Lynx team struggled. Their last game was versus Northern Essex. They fell in that contest 18-0. Failed to get a runner on base. Here's the first pitch to a 3-hitter. It's on the ground. Urania will tag second. So safe at first. Looks like runners are going to be safe everywhere as Burkhart couldn't get over there to second to cover. So the bases will be loaded. Probably scored an error on, I believe the second baseman should get that one. So E4. Now bases loaded for the 4-hitter. Pass ball, runner gonna score. So the Herons tack an early run. Paradise throws it away. Now 2 runs will score. So 3rd fielding error for the Lynx early on in this contest. Herons on top 2-0. This team not helping Cogswell whatsoever here in the first inning. Bad throw from Rivas, the error on the second baseman, and then the error there on the pass ball, as that one's low, 2-0. That pitch is high, 3-0. You can just see the frustration of Cogswell on the mound now. Obviously, with the defense not helping you, you think you have to do everything on the mound as a pitcher. That one's in there for a strike. Paradise having trouble catching it. Paradise normally center fielder for this team. 3-1 now. Corners are playing in. Here's the pitch. Tapped. Urania losing the hat. Throw is bobbled. So just another error. That's the 4th in this first inning, and the Herons are on top 3-0. So Cogswell, I believe, will have 0 earned runs at the moment. The Lynx trail 3-0. Here's the 5-hitter, still no outs. A lot of frustration here with this baseball team. First pitch, fouled back and out of play. Now for the Lynx, the plan should be to just get a couple outs here and then take your frustrations out with the bat, as that one swung on and missed. Good pitch from Cogswell. The 0-2. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day for Jacob Cogswell. And there's one away. First pitch, low, ball one. The 1-0. It's in there for a strike. So 4 fielding errors for the Lynx as they see themselves down 3-0. Cogswell picking up the strikeout, looking to get out of the inning. Good off-speed pitch, call the ball. Only one away here in Concord, New Hampshire on a very windy start of May. This one's on the ground. Urania gets by him. The 5th error for the Lynx here in this first inning. And the fielding woes continue for this young team. And here comes the assistant coach, so we will take a break and we'll be right back after this. We're back here at the NHTI Lynx baseball field. Lynx having fielding woes all over the field. 5 errors here in this first inning. That first pitch is away as the Lynx look to get out of the first inning. And again, trailing by only 3 runs. This isn't the game. The Lynx still very much so have time as the runner dives into second. Lynx and Herons also facing each other on the golf course today in the rubber match. We will bring you those results when we get those as well. So 1 out, the 1-1. In there for a strike on the outside corner. And again, this inning has nothing to do with Cogswell, who's been fine. The Lynx should have gotten out of this inning without any runs with how it started. Instead, they find themselves in a 3-0 hole. That swung on and missed. So Cogswell has gotten 2 outs by himself. And there's 2 outs in the inning. For the defense for the Lynx, Cameron Anderson in left, Kevin Newton-Delgado in center, and Lucas Rosen right. At first base, Jonathan Demers. Second base, Jacob Burkhart. Third base, Gabriel Rivas. And shortstop, Federico Urania. Cogswell on the mound, and Justin Paradise behind home plate. This one's fouled back and out of play. 0-2 here, and Cogswell is 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning with 0 earned runs and not a lot of fielding help. The 0-2. Strike 3 called. So Cogswell strikes out the side. Lynx defense struggles, but they only trail 3-0 heading into the bottom of the first. We'll be right back after this. So Lynx trailed 3-0 heading into the bottom of the first. Justin Paradise will lead off. He is playing in the catcher position today. Cogswell must be very frustrated as he had to get every out for the Lynx as they commit 5 errors in the first inning. The first pitch to Paradise. Long windup is high, ball 1. Still a lot of baseball left, and hopefully the Lynx can turn this around as they look to end the season with a victory. One's away, 2-0. Good start as you find yourself in a hitter's count. Swung on and missed. Good velocity on the fastball there. And it's 2-1. Urania on deck, the shortstop. It's high, 3-1. Very cold day. Let's see how both teams field the ball. 3-1 count to Paradise. Swung on and missed. Full count now. Lynx looking to get the first runner on. The full count pitch. Swung on and missed. So Paradise goes down swinging, and Urania will step up. With it being a special game, it's going to be an extra long lineup. As Federico Urania, Kevin Newton-Delgado, Jonathan Demers, Jacob Cogswell, Gabriel Rivas, Lucas Rose, Jacob Burkhart, Cameron Anderson, Aaron Baker, Colby Garcia, Ethan Murray, and then Jerome Rogers Jr. as that one swung on and missed for the first strike. Newton-Delgado on deck as this Lynx team looks to get a runner on. The 0-1. Wild and in the dirt. 1-1 now. The 1-1 to Urania. High, 2-1. So again, back-to-back hitters counts for the Lynx as they still look to get that first runner on. The 3-1, Newton-Delgado on deck. High ball 4. So the Lynx will get a base runner as Urania draws the walk. And now the 3-hitter Kevin Newton-Delgado, who is our player to watch for the Lynx. The 6'4" Hopkinton product. Starts in center field today. The first pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. See what the plan is with Urania on first. He'll take his lead. It's high, 1-1. Jonathan Demers on deck. Another one of our players to watch, the Berlin, New Hampshire product. In there for a strike, so 1-2. The 1-2 to Newton-Delgado. Urania doing a good job on the base path, getting the pitcher to step off. The 1-2 again. In the dirt, gets by the catcher. Urania is going to easily stay up. So now a runner in scoring position for the Lynx with only one away. Pitch is away, full count. Now to Newton Delgado. Lynx still looking for their first hit. This pitch popped up, coming towards us. First baseman could not corral it, so we will redo the full count pitch. Again, the wind a factor in this game. Seen it come in handy a little bit. Newton Delgado has popped it up twice. See if he can straighten one out here for a base hit. The full count pitch. It's away, ball 4, and the Lynx have 2 on for the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Demers. Demers, 2 doubles this year for the Lynx. Kind of that utility player. He plays all over the field. He's played third base, first base, right field, and he's pitched this season. First pitch is high, ball 1. Lynx trying to get that momentum back, and you're starting to hear their bullpen get a little fired up. It's away, 2-0. Jacob Cogswell on deck. The starting pitcher would love to get an opportunity to help himself. 2-0 now to Demers. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Went back to the outside part of the plate. Demers a little greedy with the swing. 2-1 now. This one's lined for a base hit. Urania's gonna come around and score. Delgado slides into third. And how about Jonathan Demers, his 3rd double of the season? And the Lynx are on the board. And now Jacob Cogswell will come up to the plate. 2 runners in scoring position. At the letters for a strike. Rivas on deck. The 0-1 to Cogswell. This one's lined into right field for a base hit. Demers is going to hold up there, and it's 3-2. Back-to-back base knocks for the Lynx. And just like that, they are back in this game. So those 2 walks come back to hurt the Herons. 1st and 3rd here. Gabriel Rivas from Queens, New York. First pitch is in there for a strike. Only 1 away. It'll be interesting to see if Cogswell will be in motion here. He won't be. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled out of play. Lynx seemed to be late on the fastball. 1-2 now to Rivas as they trail 3-2. As the Lynx look to tie this ball game up. Lucas Rose, the right fielder, is on deck. That one's going to go in and hit Rivas, so it'll be bases loaded for Lucas Rose. The off-speed pitch got away. The baseball team enjoying it from the dugout. And Lucas Rose with a big opportunity here with the bases loaded. The first pitch popped up. It'll get out of play. Rose with an early swing on the fastball, something we haven't seen today from the Lynx. Bases loaded situation. Burkhart is on deck. This one's on the ground. Herons come home. They get the out there, and they get the double play out at first. So the inning's retired, but the Lynx tally 2 runs, and they trail 3-2 as we head to the top of the second. So Jacob Cogswell heads back to the mound for his second inning of work. Lynx trail 3-2. Cogswell with an RBI single as well. First pitch in there for a strike. So again, just an extra, the last game of the season, they're letting extra batters hit, and as well as free substitutions. Second pitch is low and in the dirt. So Ethan Murray is at first now. Jerome Rogers Jr. at second. Aaron Baker in right. And Colby Garcia moving to left field. The 1-1. Off speed inside, 2-1. And now for the Lynx, it comes back to, can you play defense for your pitcher who should have gotten out of that first inning scoreless, and instead the Herons tallied 3. The 2-1. It's in there for a strike. Paradise couldn't hold on to it though. Another factor in this game is, will the catcher be able to hold on to it? However, a better start than the last contest here for the Lynx as they get 2 hits and 2 runs. The 2-2. Away, full count. Full count pitch upcoming. Cogswell looking to pick up his 4th strikeout. He'll take a step off. Again, very windy, and it's blowing right into the pitcher's face, so rather take the step back and reset. Here comes the full count pitch. In there for strike 3. How about the 4th strikeout of the day for Jacob Cogswell? Gotten every out by himself. As the pitcher for the Herons now steps up to the plate. Cogswell, 4 strikeouts. Will look to continue it. Here's the first pitch. On the outside part of the plate, 4 ball. Infield playing a little shallow. That pitch is in the dirt, 2-0. Cogswell bringing a spark to this Lynx team. Struck out the side in the first, had an RBI single into right field. Falls behind though, 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Pitcher squares to bunt, but it's in there for a strike. Just to try to get that pitch wide by showing bunt. This is ball 4 though. First walk of the day, given up by Cogswell, the Kingston, New Hampshire native. He has been stellar for the Lynx. One of the bright spots this season as they look to pick up their first win here in the final game of the season. Again, shortened due to no conference games and no national championship. The 1-0 now from Cogswell. It's in there for a strike. And you really see Cogswell's strength when he wants to go to that fastball. It works. That one's in there. Paradise throwing it down to second, not in time. So a stolen base for the pitcher for the Herons, but that's also strike 2. Paradise, as I said, not normally known for playing behind the plate. Normally has played center field. The 1-2. This one's hit a long way. It's going back over the head of Delgado, who catches it off a hop. It's bobbled by the cutoff man, and it will be a stand-up triple. We're probably going to give another error there for the second baseman not handling it. And just like that, the Herons tack another run, and it's 4-2. Good piece of hitting. Newton Delgado hustling over to get that, and then throwing it in off the glove of Rogers, which advanced the runners. This one lined, Garcia under it, puts it away. Garcia throwing it in will not be in time, so a sacrifice fly for the Herons, and they jump back up by their 3-run lead, 5-2. 2 away here for Cogswell. Six errors here for the Lynx early on, as that first pitch is in there for a strike. This one on the ground. Rogers Jr. over to Murray in time to retire the side. So the Herons tack on 3 more runs, but the Lynx will come to the plate to try to answer. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here to the NHTI baseball field. Lynx trail 5-2 as the Herons tack on 2 extra in the top half of the second. Jacob Burkhart leading off for the Lynx. First pitch, swung on a miss. This one's fouled over the dugout. 0-2 now to Burkhart. The 0-2 swung on and foul back away. If you are interested in joining NHTI Athletics, join us on Thursday, May 27th from 4:30 to 6:30 for the first NHTI Athlete Recruit Day. To register for the event, email Athletic Director Paul Hogan because there will be no walk-ins allowed. Strike 3 there as Burkhart goes down looking. And Cam Anderson will now step up for the Lynx. Started out in left field. First pitch upcoming. Tapped foul off the end of the bat. Swung on and missed. So 0-2 here to Anderson as the Herons pitcher has settled back in. Seemed to maybe be a cross-up, and that's why the catcher wanting to go and talk things over with the pitcher. The 0-2, Aaron Baker on deck, the catcher, normally playing right field today. In there, strike 3, froze him up with the off-speed pitch. So back-to-back strikeouts for the Herons. And Aaron Baker will step up for the Lynx. First pitch in there for a strike. Curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Foul back and out of play. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch to Baker. In there, strike 3. Everyone knew it, so 1-2-3 go the Lynx. Lynx trail 5-2 heading into the top of the third. Lynx head back out there for the third inning of work. Jacob Cogswell still on the mound for the Lynx. For the latest information on NHTI Athletics, follow the Lynx via social media on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And thank you for joining us as Cogswell throws the first one in there for strike 1. Inside 1-1. So Herons struck out the side, and they're last half. This one's on the ground. Rivas in time over to Demers, so one away. And that's really good to see because the fielding woes are really the story of this contest. The Lynx have committed 6 errors thus far in this game. So one away here as Cogswell settling in very nicely. That one's in the dirt. And I believe he only has 1 run earned so far today, as obviously the errors will take out the earn factor on the runs. One's high, 2-0. Lynx back to the original starting lineup. So Burkhart to second, Cam Anderson out in left, and Lucas Rose out in right. That one's in the dirt, 3-0, and now Cogswell needs to throw a strike here. Just needs to settle in and get one in there. This one's hit high and deep. Newton Delgado hustling over. Could not make the play. It's over his head. Gets the throw into Burkhart, so it'll be a stand-up double. That one was hit well out by the 370 sign. 3-0 pitch. Gave him the green light. Had a really good chance at that one and just over the head of Newton Delgado. So now runner in scoring position with 1 away. First pitch, low, ball 1. Called strike 1 as good job framing it by Paradise. The 1-1 fouled out of play. So 1-2 now. Runner on second. Cogswell trying to get out of the inning without giving up a run for the Lynx. This pitch on the ground. Burkhart will go to first, 2 away. Demers switching up the glove back to his infield glove. And 2 ground ball outs. And that's how the game started. It's just 2 mistakes early, and this is how the Lynx have fallen behind. So 2 outs, runner on third in a big spot. First pitch high, ball 1. The 1-0. Low, 2-0 now. Big spot for Cogswell. In there for a strike. And again, it's very important that you keep the ball in front of you if you're Paradise behind the plate. In the dirt, ball 3. 3-1 now. If you're Cogswell, you need to get something on the ground here. Nice easy out. The 3-1 swung on and missed. Works just as good, and now a full count pitch. One more needed for Cogswell to get out of the inning without allowing a run. The full count pitch. Foul back, and we'll do it again. And that pitch would have been in there. Cogswell now just needs one more to get out unscathed. The pitch. Foul back. Close to the same spot. We'll do it a third time. Big opportunity here. The full count pitch from Cogswell. Foul back, staying alive. Good battle here between the two players. The full count pitch. Again, foul back. That one was further outside of the zone, but still a really good job. So again, the full count pitch, still trying to get out of it. Really good battle. Let's see. Oh, called outside, ball 4. So a great at bat. We'll now have runners on first and third for the Herons as they look to add to their lead. The first pitch, low, got in the dirt, couldn't get that far past Paradise though. 1-0. Runner takes off towards second. This one's blooped into right, and it will fall in fair for a base hit. 2 runs will come around to score, and it's going to be a bloop double by the Herons, who tack on 2 more and lead now 7-2. Outfield was playing fairly deep. Just a bloop shot into no man's land. Looked off the end of the bat. This one fouled off the hand, 0-1. So just when it looked like Cogswell was going to get out of the inning without giving up any runs, 2 come in. And the Herons lead by 5. It's away, 2-0. Or 1-1. Runner on second, 2 away. The Cogswell will turn and fire. Came back and hit the Herons player. Seems to be fine though. And you just see the wind. It's been taking off hats all game for both teams. Here's the pitch from Cogswell. Lined into left field, a base hit. Runner gonna come around. Throw from Anderson is not in time. So the Herons tack on another run, and they lead 8-2. Good swing, and lefty on lefty crime gets it done. As we're in the heart of the order for the Herons. This is the pitcher now, due up. It's high, ball one. Paradise looking the runner back to first. Demers over there covering. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Nicely done. One breaking pitch gets away. Runner advances to second base. Paradise had no chance as that curveball was spiked into the dirt. The 2-1 now to from Cogswell. High, ball 3. And again, Cogswell needs to find the zone. And again, you kind of see his confidence wavering after giving up back-to-back base hits. The 3-1. Away, ball 4. First pitch, fouled away. So 0-1 here. Pitch is slow and in the dirt. 2-1. Cogswell looking to find the zone. 2 on, 2 away. Pitch is away. Pitch is on the ground and foul, so 2-2. Cogswell looking to get out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Lifted into left field. Anderson could not make the play. 1 run will come around to score. 7th error of the day for the Lynx, who now trail 9-2. Lynx now trail by a touchdown as the lefty steps up to the plate. This ball is high. The defense had been good up to that point this inning for the Lynx. Pitch from Cogswell in the wind. Good stop behind home plate from Paradise. The pitch. This is lined into left field. It one hops in front of Anderson. One run will score. The other run holds at third. 10-2 now. And it's starting to get out of hand. The Lynx had 2 outs with a runner at third. They were 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning without giving up any runs, and instead it balloons up to a 10-2 lead. First pitch lifted high. Newton Delgado under it, and it gets by him. Two more runs scores. This will be a stand-up triple. Wind again carrying it out that way. Here comes Coach Cotter to the mound. 12-2 now advantage. Herons on top. And that's going to do it for Cogswell. So we will be back with the pitching change. We'll be right back after this. Aaron Baker takes over for Jacob Cogswell as the Lynx have now committed 8 errors. This first pitch gets by. Baker did not get over to cover, and it's 13-2 in favor of the Herons. Again, the Lynx were 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning unscathed. And since that point, 6 runs from the Herons to make the lead now 13-2 here in the top of the third. The 1-0 from Baker is in the dirt, 2-0. Baker normally stars behind the plate for the Lynx. Throws a strike in there. 2-1. One point it looked like the Lynx had the momentum in this game and then tailed off as that's ball 4. As the Herons continue to punish the Lynx for their defensive mistakes. This pitch gets away. Runner will advance. This was low and in the dirt. Pitch also in the dirt, 2-0. As we are going to see a pinch runner here for the Herons. Called a strike, 2-1 now. Bottom of the order due up for the Lynx in the bottom half of the third. That one's in the dirt, 3-1. Let's see if Baker can get it over here. The 3-1 from Baker. This one's hit a long way. Rose heading back to the fence. And it's off the top of the fence. Newton Delgado hits the cut, but it's another run scoring on the stand-up double off the fence for the Herons. Baker still looking to get out of the inning. As now it is a 14-2 advantage. This one lined into shallow center. It's going to fall in front of Newton Delgado. Run will stop as he cuts it in. But another base hit for the Herons. First pitch high, ball one. This is swung on and missed. Paradise lost it, however, found a way to groom it before the runner would think about coming home. Runners at the corners here. It's in there for a strike as Baker now one pitch away from getting out of the inning. 14-2 advantage here for the Herons. They've doubled their lead in this inning. They led 7-2 heading into this inning. Just exploded here with 2 outs. In the dirt. Baker still trying to get out of the inning. In there for strike 3 to retire the side, but the Herons tack on 7 and lead at 14-2 as we head to the bottom of the third. Welcome back here to the Lynx baseball field. Lynx trail 14-2. First pitch to Colby Garcia's in there for a strike. This would be Colby Garcia, Ethan Murray, Jerome Rogers Jr. due up for the Lynx as they look to get back on the board. This one fouled off himself. One-on-one. Here's the pitch to Garcia. Swung on and missed. So the Herons pitcher has settled in here. 4th strikeout in a row. And now Ethan Murray will come up. The Tulsa, Oklahoma product. First pitch. High ball 1. The 1-0. In the dirt, 2-0. Jerome Rogers Jr. on deck. Swung on and missed. High ball 3. So Murray trying to get back on base for the Lynx. Full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Guess it was a 3-1 count. That's my mistake. So full count upcoming. Full count to Murray. Foul back. Got a good piece of it. Looks like we will be getting a new Lynx pitcher coming in for the fourth. Here comes the full count pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout for the Herons pitcher, who is now dialed in. And now Jerome Rogers Jr. will step up. Top of the order on deck, starting with Justin Paradise. First pitch, high ball one. Off the hands, falls into fair territory. Catcher goes on to first to retire the side. So 1-2-3 for the Lynx as they still trail 14-2 heading into the top of the fourth. Jonathan Demers now finds his way on the mound for the Lynx as a train wreck of an inning in the third. First pitch in there for a strike off speed. Cogswell again looked fine, just the fielding didn't really help him in this contest, and Herons took advantage. This one's in the dirt, 1-1. (14-2) is your score. Top of the order will be due up for the Lynx. It's high. 2-1 now. For the fielding changes, Burkhart goes into center, Colby Garcia out in left, Aaron Baker out in right. As this one's popped up, Urania calls for it. Wind tailing, but he puts it away for the first out. And that wind has been a factor today here in Concord, New Hampshire. Again with the fielding changes, Jerome Rogers Jr. in second base and Ethan Murray back to first with the Murs on the mound. So one away here for the Lynx. This one's lifted into center. Garcia charging, puts it away. So two quick outs here for the Lynx. Outs here for Demers. Here's the first pitch. High, ball one. The 1-0. High again, 2-0.
It's 2 outs, right?
The 2-0 pitch from Demers. Swung on and missed. 2-1. For the Lynx, finishing off the spring season. This one lined into left. Garcia could not make the play as it goes all the way to the wall. This will be the cutoff was too high, so the runner dives into third safely with a triple. Garcia had an opportunity to make the catch, however, couldn't get under it. So runner at third, 2 away in the heart of the Herons order. they look to add yet another run to this 12-run lead. First pitch from Demers. Swung on a missed. Went with the off-speed pitch. This one is into the outfield. Burkhart under it, puts it away to retire the side. So a 0 on the scoreboard, and the Lynx will come up 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back here to the Lynx baseball field. Lynx trailing 14-2 heading into the bottom of the 4th. On Monday, the Day in the Life series starts for the NHTI Athletics, so head over to YouTube to see a day in the life of that player right there, Justin Paradise, followed a week later by Kevin Newton Delgado, and then ending off with Malik Jean Jacques on May 17th. So top of the order due up, Paradise, Urania, Newton Delgado. Due up, Paradise 0 for 1. He was a strikeout victim, his first plate appearance. Let's see if the top of the order can produce again for the Lynx as they produce 2 runs in their first inning. Herons keeping their starter out there. First pitch to Paradise. In there for a strike at the letters. The 0-1. Low, 1-1. Swung on a missed. This pitcher for the Herons has definitely settled into it. Let's turn things around quickly. The 1-2. Curveball in the dirt. 2-2 now. The pitch to Paradise. Swung on a missed. And now Urania will come up 0 for 0 with a walk. And then the run scored. Newton Delgado on deck. Here's the first pitch. High ball 1. Bottom of the 4th, 1 away, 14-2 advantage for the Herons. That's in there for a strike. The 1-1. Away, 2-1. This one is lifted high and deep. Urania has hit a home run for the Lynx. Federico Urania, the shortstop from Manchester Central, gets the home run for the Lynx. A small little shortstop shows off the pop, and now it's 14-3, and Kevin Newton Delgado steps up to the plate. This one is lifted. Center fielder puts it away for the second out. Hard fly out for Newton Delgado, and that'll bring up Jonathan Demers. Demers pitched a solid inning for the Lynx. Had an RBI double. Pitch is in there for a strike. Swung on and missed. On the ground, going to be a tough play. Barehand onto first to retire the side. But Federico Urania tallies a home run for the Lynx as they trail 14-3 heading into the top of the fifth. Lynx back on the field here for the top of the fifth inning. They trail 14-3 after Federico Urania hit a home run in the bottom half of the fourth. Jonathan Demers back on the mound for his second inning of work. First pitch, away, ball one. First home run of the season for the Lynx here in the final game, and it comes from the small shortstop. Swan's going to go in and hit the lefty. And this is what we saw in the last outing as Demers struggled with the control on that off-speed pitch. So 1 on, no outs for the Herons. Some defensive changes. Cogswell going into first. Newton Delgado taking shortstop. This one's launched. Paradise now in center field looks up, and that's gone. So the Herons show off the power as well, lifting one into straightaway center as they take control once again. 15 and 16th runs of the day come home. Another off-speed pitch that got unloaded on. First pitch now. This one's lifted. Garcia turns around, looks up. That's gone. Back-to-back jacks for the Herons. And they lead 17-3. Pitching coach going to head out there, so we will take the break. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here to the baseball field where the Herons have hit back-to-back jacks, and then first pitch there is a ball as Demers trying to bounce back. Pitches high, 2-0. Demers got the 0 in the fourth, and the Herons jump back on. His pitch is in there for a strike. Demers is that off-speed pitcher, and he hung a couple there. It's low, ball 3. Lynx trail by 2 touchdowns here. Called strike 2 as the player was on his way to first. Full count. Demers now looking for the punch out. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 4. So the walk counts this time. As the Herons look to tack on more runs. First pitch on the ground to Newton Delgado. Flips to second for 1. Throw to first is not in time. But they get 1. As Delgado goes to Rogers Jr. for the first out. In there for strike 1. Swung on and missed in the dirt. 2 strikes here for Demers. For the Lynx, due up 5, 6, 7 hitters. Check back at first. Runner back in time safely. Demers looking for the punch out. Here's the pitch. Away, ball 1. Baker doing a good job behind the plate as he is the new catcher. The pitch from Demers, also in the dirt, stopped nicely by Baker. Demers needs to get one over the plate here in a big spot. Looking for the punch out. Away, full count. In there for strike 3. Demers gets the strikeout. In a big spot. First pitch fouled into the catcher's mitt for strike 1. Demers now 1 out away from getting out of his second inning of work. Pitch in there for strike 2. Demers now 1 pitch away. Baker held it there, however, called the ball. Went off speed, called the ball. 2-2. The pitch popped up softly. It'll get out of play. Big pitch here, 2-2, 2 away, runner on first. Demers gets the slow tapper, Newton Delgado, it goes right under the glove. 9th error of the day for the Lynx defensively, and that's really been the story since the first inning. First pitch, high and away, ball 1. This one's low, 2-0, and again, you kind of have seen this all day from the pitchers for the Lynx. They kind of get rattled after the defense makes a couple blunders and they give up a couple hits, as that one's in there for a strike, and it comes down to, can they battle back and get out of it? This pitch to third base, Rivas will tag third in time to retire the side, but 2 home runs for the Herons. They lead 17-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jacob Cogswell up to bat here first for the Lynx. Had an RBI base hit in his first plate appearance. Also had a couple solid innings of work for the Lynx as ball 1. See if he can get another base hit for NHTI. Away 2-0. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Lynx. The 2-0. In there for a strike. Rivas on deck, followed by Rose. Inside, 3-1. Foul back strong and out of play. The full count pitch, swung and a missed. High fastball gets the first out here in the 5th. And Gabriel Rivas will step up. He is 0 for 1. Or rather, he was hit by a pitch. Lucas Rose then grounded into a double play to end the inning. So first pitch to Rivas. Off speed in there for a strike. The 0-1. Another off speed in there. Strike 2, and it's freezing up Rivas. The 0-2. Third off speed, this one in the dirt. Ball 1. The 1-2 to Rivas. Fastball in there, strike 3. 2 up, 2 down, and Rivas didn't even get a chance to move the bat. So Lucas Rose The right fielder will get an opportunity. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch. Off speed in there, strike 1. Had him dancing out in front. 0-2 now. The 0-2. Framed but high. 1-2. Burkhart on deck. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Welcome back here to the baseball field. Jonathan Demers back on the mound. First pitch, strike 1. Lynx trail by 14 here into the top of the 6th. Newton Delgado over at third. Urania back out to short. That's the off speed in there for strike 2. We may get a pitching change for the Herons. Next inning, let's see. The 0-2. Inside, 1-2. In there for strike 3, Demers gets the punch out. 1 away here in the top half of the 6th. Cold afternoon here in Concord, New Hampshire, to say the least. And the wind doesn't help. First pitch here in the dirt ball 1. This is going to get in and hit the batter, so runner will advance to first. And 1 on with 1 out. Getting close to the heart of the order here for the Herons again. Murray covering first. Pickoff move. Not in time. Pitch called strike 1. It's been a high zone today. And they're starting to pick more and more of that high area. That one's fouled. So 0-2 now. Big spot for Demers, trying to keep the lead right where it is. 2 strikes. The pitch. It's high. Ball 1. Call the ball, 2-2. That one looked good. Still a runner on first. 1 away. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts for Demers now in this inning. In between with the hit batter. And now here comes A big batter for the Herons. His last at bat, he had the 2-run home run. That one's in the dirt, ball 1. This is the part of the order that went back-to-back on Demers last time they faced him. Pickoff move, not in time. Here's the pitch. This one is hit. Paradise at the fence. Ran out of room. It's going to be a home run. As Paradise collided with the fence. So the home run will be good. They will go check on Paradise in center field. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back here to the baseball field as Demers hits the batter. Paradise is okay and will stay in center field. Collided with that fence hard. 19-3 advantage now for the Herons. As if you hear extracurricular noise, 2 helicopters flying over the stadium. As that one's in there for a strike. There will be a pinch runner now for the Herons coming in. Demers now has given up 3 home runs in this inning. Pickoff move gets by Murray and out of play, so a runner will advance. So now runner on second with 2 away. Pickoff move seemed unnecessary. Pitch in there for a strike. This one lined into center field. Paradise is going to have to come up. He's going to come up cutting it off. Runner will come around and score, and 20 runs for the Herons now as they lead 20-3. This pitch is in there for a strike. Also in there for a strike, and now Demers is 1 pitch away from getting out of the inning. Pitch popped up. Looks like it'll stay in play. Murray under it. Puts it away to retire the side. Herons get another home run. They lead 20-3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Come back here to the Lynx baseball field. New pitcher for the Herons as Jacob Burkhart will take a first pitch strike. Paradise seems to be okay for the Lynx on the bench. Second pitch is high to Burkhart. It'll be 8, 9, and 10 hitters due up for the Lynx. Obviously, again, with the final game, they're playing 13 batters. It's inside 2-1. Swung on and missed. 2 strikes as he went off speed there. High full count as Burkhart looks to get on base in the last hope for the Lynx. Here's the pitch. Away ball 4. Burkhart going to reach via walk. And Cam Anderson will step up for the Lynx. Aaron Baker on deck. First pitch swung on a missed. Anderson hacks at it. On to second for 1. On to first. Anderson's going to be in there safely. I'm going to fielder's choice for Cameron Anderson. And now Aaron Baker will step up. Bang bang play at first. Could have gone either way. So Baker Garcia, Murray Rogers Jr. do it for the Lynx. First pitch. In there for a strike. The 0-1. In there for strike 2. High ball 1. Baker holding up on the swing. The 1-2. Off speed inside, 2-2. Swung on a missed. Baker down on strikes, and now Colby Garcia will come up. Anderson was stealing on the play, but it's fouled back, so he will have to go back. So Anderson will take the long walk back to first. And there's 1 strike. See if we're going to see the same thing. Swung on and missed by Garcia. 2 strikes. The 0-2. Anderson going again. Anderson's in there safely. Every single one of the Herons thought he was out. They all started running off the field. However, Anderson in there safely. Fouled out of play. Obviously hard for the one umpire today behind home plate. Two strikes to Garcia. Here's the pitch. Chopped that to the second baseman. Throw is picked beautifully to retire the side. (20-3). Federico Urania with the home run for the Lynx. And thank you for tuning in for the baseball season. There will be more to come soon.